Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero here, back with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. We have a special game here for you today because bike-RUsh+ownz is back. That's right, he's back. He was gone for about 2 months because he had a lot of real life things like, you know, having a kid and things like that, which is kind of important. But congratulations, of course, to bike-RUsh there. And he is back now, so he's taken a 2-month break and he is back ready for action. This is his first replay I've seen of him coming back. I know he's been active in the last couple of days, but this replay is mere hours old and it's already on the popular replays tab, and there's so much good hype about this game that I'm super excited. We're going to see bike-RUsh+ownz versus Wookibert. He may well be the best Bert. I hope Simon isn't watching. But we are on a tournament Dustbowl, not Smash Dustbowl, tournament Dustbowl. Wookibert obviously has come a long way since we first saw him hit the scene. He's now one of the very top tier players who does really good in tournaments, and he's really powerful. And if we jump down here, we're going to see playing as a screen faction over here. It is going to be Wookibert. He's going to be Reaper 17. So Reaper 17 versus bike-RUsh+ownz's Black Hand. Oh man, Black Hand versus Reaper 17. Not the factions I was expecting, to be honest, out of this game here. But nonetheless, it's a random mirror, so bike-RUsh is just going to go for one engineer. He's not going to risk it. He could easily try to take both the spikes. It isn't Smash Dustbowl, so there's no walls around the spikes, so he could take those. Of course, he doesn't know what he's up against. And look at this, Wookibert does this sometimes. He actually goes Disintegrator squads even when he's not Travel 59. These are slow descents. And he's got some scouts up here. He should be able to take that Cabal team pretty good, but he's not doing a very good job of that. Wow, not even paying attention really. And he's now going to have to deal with a camped out spike. Of course, the assimilator is stealth. These disintegrator squads are moving across. bike-RUsh is going to see them. He is going to see these. He is going to see them now at Wookibert, and he beacons them. He's like, hey, I saw those. Again, Wookibert now, in tatters, but he could actually jump forward and take this spike, so things actually working out a little bit for him there. Obviously his rush has been spotted, but bike-RUsh for some reason did leave it undefended. I'm not sure what he was doing there. He's got some scouts moving across the map, but Wookibert is going to be able to take his spike a little bit delayed. These disintegrator squads are pretty much dead though. That's $600 that he's not going to get back, and there's even a buggy there, and I think bike-RUsh might have been tricked into thinking that they were faster, since there's units over here. They can't take the garrisons, unfortunately, and they get torn to shreds. Not a good start from Wookibert. And we have double War Factory here, all in from bike-RUsh. Oh, what are you expecting? It's bike-RUsh. Of course it's going to be double all in. And now he's got a spare engineer, which he's going to be using to take the other spike. But now, Wookibert doesn't know that it's all in. He does not know he's got shielded harvesters, which is actually really good, because shielded harvesters will take a lot of damage before they go down. No, he does have the Shard Walker as well as his disposal. I'm not sure if my voice sounds a bit weird because I've only just got up and I saw this replay. I'm like, yep, I'm going to cast this one before work, because why the hell not? I've got a couple of odds just sitting waiting for upload now, so that's going to be pretty crazy for you guys. Going to have a lot of content this week. But we have these bikes coming down now. bike-RUsh looking to put the pressure on early. He sells one of his War Factories straight away. So, I mean, Wookibert is actually going for photon cannons, which is a really, really good idea, because photon cannons are really difficult to destroy for the bike buggy, and they're really powerful versus it. They do even more damage than a Seeker tank, and these Seeker tanks must know that there's bike buggy to the left of them now, and they will be coming down here. There is a power plant. Pretty much easy pickings for him. If he loses a power plant, he won't be able to power all his base defenses. He's going to come in now with his bike buggy, but no, he's not too decisive there. He will try to take out a Seeker tank. He does get one. He should be able to get another one, which wandered around the wrong side of that ref there. And you can see now Wookibert having to cancel whatever he was doing. There's actually a second Seeker tank there as well, so there's still 2 Seeker tanks, and that photon cannon just on the opposite side of the field there. He needed another one over this side, and he would have been probably okay. And now this harvester is under attack. Wookibert does pull it, but all the action is now happening in Wookibert's field. He does put down a photon cannon. There's a lot of Cabal squads here. He needs something to try to clean those up, and they're actually going to be able to destroy these Seeker tanks pretty quickly. He needs a buzzer hive, and he needs it now. And they're all trying to focus the Seeker tanks down, doing a lot of damage. And there's the buzzer hive. Is he going to lose the Cabal? No, I don't think so. There's no harvesters have gone down yet, and Wookibert will hold on to all of this. And he doesn't lose any Seeker tanks there. He's got a Shard Walker, and he doesn't lose any harvesters. He just manages to hold that one harvester there. And bike-RUsh, surprisingly, I'm not sure if it's because he's been away for a while. I mean, he did an okay job of that. It wasn't particularly awesome or anything like that from my books, but it was aggressive bike rush to the max now. Of course, he did sell off one of his... Whoa, how many freaking harvesters do you want, Bike? You got 5 on one ref? Yeah, okay, so maybe bike-RUsh has been away from it for a little bit too long. Maybe he thought there was blue tib and overspent on harvesters. But the Seeker tank counterattack is happening now. And this is something that can occur. If he puts down a lightning spike and he puts down the repair drones are coming in. He needs a lightning spike as well, I reckon, and he should be okay. The shard walkers need to start killing those cabals, and meanwhile it's just buggies, and nothing but just buggies and gun damage will actually wear this down. So yeah, maybe that's not going to go too as well to plan as he thought. He's trying to now take out a harvester, but I mean bike-RUsh has got spare harvesters at the moment, and he will be losing the rest of this force here. I mean, if he called in a lightning spike and just sat maybe back here, he would have been okay, forced the units to come to him. But unfortunately, Wookibert's counterattack wasn't orchestrated the best either. And both these guys now are going to come out with the eco in mind. Wookibert does have one ref down. He's still got his photon cannons. Just a bit wary if there's any units rushing into his field. This last shard walker should go down, taking a lot of damage from the, of course, the raider bugs. And it's getting repaired. There's actually repair drones there. That's why it was taking so long to die. Meanwhile, bike-RUsh has both of his refs now. He's going for some infantry. Not sure if he's going to go into man spam. We'll have to see if this is a shrine or not. This could very well be a shrine, and it is going to be. So he's going to go into man spam. He doesn't have a lot of maneuverability at the moment. He's got a handful of buggies. But I mean, Wookibert has double ref. He's got so many harvests. He's ecoing like crazy. He's already dried up his main field, and he could be going double War Factory Seeker tanks with the upgrades. There's some units coming down here, but there's only one bike, and the bikes are really what destroy harvesters. The buggies don't destroy harvesters, and they're going to take a swing at one, but they're just doing such little damage. And the shard walkers now will be responding to this. They'll be moving over here. There's actually some more bikes. I'm not sure if he's got these guys on a move order, and he needs to get the shard walkers on an attack move order because they cannot shoot and move. They will not do that, and he's pushing bike-RUsh up here. There's a single Scorpion tank here from bike-RUsh. He will be falling back shortly. He might actually, he almost managed to pick that off as well. Rear armor. And Wookibert's like, yes please. Meanwhile, battle markers down here, these bikes getting cleaned up. One of the photon cannons was left remaining. There's still a buzzer hive here. Wookibert could recycle a bit. He's going for shields. He's going for shields. It's a good idea considering that bike-RUsh is going for some man spam. Got some cabals in there. He's moving his MCV. Wow, he is really going hard all in these triple racks. He's sold his war factory. And meanwhile, this force here is moving around the side of the map, but Wookibert, he needs more gun walkers, and he's building gun walkers out of this one, or sorry, shard walkers. But these Seeker tanks going to find out this is nothing but infantry here. Meanwhile, this force is moving up here. This could destroy all the harvesters from bike-RUsh+ownz, who is trying to push with his MCV down onto this field here. Should be able to take out this photon cannon, no worries. Is Wookibert going to respond? He's almost got shields. Shields is done now. It is done and dusted. He's got these units up here. He should be able to kill off all the infantry here. There's a few Seeker tanks, and they will be getting focused down actually. Wow, can he actually push anything with this attack? I'm not quite sure. Meanwhile, his main field is under attack here. We have shard walkers coming in now, and they've got shields, and I just feel that with the shield upgrade, they have got enough to destroy this. They're firing at buggies right now, which is not the best idea. And he's actually having to pull back here. He's having to pull back, and there's a few more shard walkers here. He's got buzzer hives being spawned behind it. Meanwhile, this attack force is still alive. There's 4 shard walkers and a Seeker tank, forcing bike-RUsh back. He's got really nothing here. There's 3 Seeker tanks in his field, and these harvesters will all die in time. But meanwhile, bike-RUsh doesn't even care. He's got 3 barracks up here. He's got some raider buggies still left. He probably shouldn't still be producing out of this war factory just because, yeah, it's going to be destroyed. The buzzer hives now wrecking some of the infantry here, but they will start to get focused down. They don't have a lot of health. They're the least health tier 1 base defense in the game, and they go down really easily. Meanwhile, bike-RUsh is losing his forces up here. He's being forced to sell off the shard walkers. Walkers are killing off everything, and these 2 Seeker tanks will take down everything else in time. Meanwhile, Wookibert has an expansion. He somehow has an expansion. He doesn't have any power. He's got 3 buzzer hives here. He's got a lot of shard walkers. I feel that he's got enough to try to hold this game out here, but the buzzers now are getting into this area here, and buzzer swarm support power. I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet. Maybe I missed it. I'm not 100% sure, but bike-RUsh is actually pushing through here. How is this even possible? He's actually managing to push through, and there's only 1 buzzer hive left. He kind of needs some more buzzer hives to draw fire. Second buzzer hive comes down now. He's losing power plants. He's not going to be able to power this for much longer. He's trying to power plant block. He's got shard walkers just ripping into the infantry. He is starting to bring down the right hand flank though. He's starting to do a lot of damage there. Meanwhile, bike-RUsh is just continuing to draft, and he is running out of steam though. And meanwhile, these Shardwalkers might actually have to just come back to base after they've destroyed this last Harvester. I think all the other Harvesters are dead. They are indeed dead. And Wookibert now going to lose his last Warp Sphere. He's got portals down here. He's actually going to take the refinery. Wookibert probably isn't even paying attention. He's got the refinery. Oh my god, that's income. That is income for bike-RUsh+ownz, and he just actually sold it off. I would have thought he'd let the Harvester refine all of its Tiberium first. Meanwhile, the last few Shardwalkers are wearing the infantry down, and bike-RUsh, that might have been a mistake to sell that refinery. He might have needed that. Wookibert is abandoning this field now. He is abandoning. He's like, yep, cool, don't need that anymore. Going to be moving on to the next base here, and Wookibert does have a Warp Sphere down. There's only one Harvester here. He must be pushing for cash, and he is in a lot of trouble here. He doesn't have that much money. We're going to have to switch to the views now. Wookibert has no money. He's trying to go for a ref. bike-RUsh+ownz is 2 grand. What is he doing? He's going for an all-in here. It doesn't matter if he gets a ref down. He needs to get down base defenses. And he should be calling back. Yeah, he's calling these guys back. Veteran, 2 veterans coming in now. This should be enough to try to destroy this here. He might just have to go for the crush. I'm not sure why Wookibert. He needs to put down some base defenses right now. And bike-RUsh is actually moving in here. Reverse moves over there. We have another veteran Shardwalker. He should be able to finish off these guys just because there are almost no rockets left. And the Shardwalkers now just working on the last units here. And the Gunwalkers are falling. They are falling slowly but surely. There's a heroic rocket squad here. He might want to just get rid of that. The rest of the rockets are ranking up. He goes for the crush, and he does crush all those units there. Oh, one squad does manage to survive. There's 2 Gunwalkers left, 2 Shardwalkers left. A Seeker tank comes out of nowhere, and bike-RUsh will... Oh, he's just gonna... No, he's got an engineer. He takes Wookibert's refinery. Oh, Wookibert. Oh, man, Wookibert. Wookibert, I'm not sure if you're the best bird anymore, but he just lost his refinery. He needs to get that back ASAP, because right now, bike-RUsh, again, he's going to try to focus it down. Is it still going to be enough? bike-RUsh doesn't really have much left, and we have a power plant there and there, which is an insurance policy for Wookibert. But bike-RUsh really... Oh, he sells his drone platform. He sold his drone platform. Oh, man, again, bike-RUsh does have 2 spike. I forgot about that. He sold his drone platform. What is bike-RUsh doing? He doesn't have any money. He's cancelled something or sold something to get some units down, and that assimilator will be taking the spike. But bike-RUsh now... what's he going to do? His MCV is under attack. I think Wookibert should finish off that extractor because bike-RUsh could refine from it. Meanwhile, bike-RUsh still has a refinery at home. Are you serious? He has a refinery. And he's got a Reaper harvester there that he captured across the field. Sells off the MCV, which means bike-RUsh is just on barracks tech, and Wookibert has no refinery. Oh man, how is he doing this? I can't wait to see the resource graph at the end of this game. This game's stupidly crazy. He should bring the harvesters to the show. He needs to bring the harvesters along as well, because without the harvesters to draw fire, he's got 5 Shardwalkers. Yeah, 2 of them are veteran. Might want to... Oh, there's actually a 6th one there. So yeah, the harvesters are coming now. He might want to wait to engage. He's going to try to pick off some of the infantry here. He gets an elite one. And Wookibert, I think you should be waiting, man. He's got buzzers coming in. He will be killing a lot of the infantry here. Is it going to be enough? He gets rid of the Cabals. If he gets rid of the Cabals, he takes the buffing aura away, and he goes for the crush. He goes for the crush move, which might be a good idea as well, because he's going to be able to focus down the remainder of these units here. If he loses his Shardwalkers, though, that could be it. bike-RUsh has 1 building left. Oh, man, he's going to have nothing left to destroy this building. The infantry somehow killed him. They killed him. The harvesters here were not there to draw fire. He needed to have them in that engagement, but he brought them along a little bit too late. Wookibert is out of attack options. He has no attack options. bike-RUsh has a small bunch of infantry. Surely that's got to be it. There's 1 Shardwalker here. There is 1 Shardwalker. He has a spike to his name, but bike-RUsh has a spike to his name as well. And what are these guys going to do? bike-RUsh has a barracks and 1 spike. Wookibert has a barracks and 1 spike. There is a hive here. What he could do, I mean, he might as well just sell all his power plants he has. He sold all his power plants. There's still a power plant over here. He's going to have to get rid of that. But at the end of the day, he's going to have to fight this, I think. There's really nothing for it, but he is going to have to fight this. Meanwhile, the harvesters are moving back. This game is stupid right now. How is this happening? 3 Shardwalkers are out. And he does sell off the barracks. I don't think he realizes there's a buzzer hive there. It's hidden behind his warp sphere. That's $300. You know, that's half the cost of a Shardwalker almost. Almost. He's bringing the buzzers to fight as well. But with no power plants, there's no point having that hive there. And that could really be... these Shardwalkers shouldn't be out in front. I'm not sure about this. I am not sure about this at all. bike-RUsh is going to try to take the spike down, and he should be using this opportunity to kill units. Then the Harvester is drawing fire, which is not good, and now he's going to try to focus these guys. Nice micro from Wookibert to get that shard launch Walker back, but there's just too many rockets here. He can't really hope to overwhelm this now, and the Harvesters now not even drawing fire. bike-RUsh isn't even fixed. Oh, there's buzzers coming in. The buzzer's actually doing a lot of damage here. There's one buzzer swarm, which is getting behind those guys, and Wookibert needs to fight here. He needs to fight. He does finally finish that off, but Wookibert has one shard walker left. He's got one. He's got a second one. He needs to get around the War Factory. He's got a heroic buzzer swarm. There is a heroic buzzer swarm. It gets taken out. It gets taken out, and now he's fighting right at this War Factory. This is super tight. Super tight. Oh my god, he needs to micro like he's never microed before. He does have enough. Oh no, he reverse moves. I don't know what you're doing, Wookibert. Oh, he's done that like 100 times this game. Oh my god. Oh no, there's too much man spam here. This is his last building. He's got one shard walker. He can't build another one. He doesn't have enough money. He's going to have to go for the crush. He's going for the crush. bike-RUsh is going for... Oh, he gets a heroic rocket squad. That is game. Wookibert is down. What just happened? I do not know. bike-RUsh has a barracks, and that was his last building for like the last 5 minutes of the game there. Far out. 15-minute game there between bike-RUsh and Wookibert. Again, cannot wait to see the resource graph, but man spam just so deadly there. We can see the resource graph. Wookibert towered ahead of bike-RUsh, almost an extra third of the eco there, but units up and down, structures up and down. 15-minute game. Wookibert got 85,000. bike-RUsh got 60,000, so he only got $25,000 more than bike-RUsh. Really surprising that bike-RUsh got as much money as he did, considering he only really dried up one field there. And I guess he did capture some buildings as well and refine using Wookibert's harvesters, but 4.79 kill death ratio to Wookibert. You would have thought it would be enough, but he just didn't have concentrated forces there, and there was a lot of engagements where both sides could have made a few different decisions and it would have easily affected the outcome. But I mean, at the end of the day, both sides are under pressure. They made the decision that they made, and it could have been anyone's game at any point in that game. It needed to go right in a lot of places for both of them, and of course we had a bit of a mixed bag there, and Wookibert unfortunately will be losing this game. bike-RUsh does win another spectacular game again. I don't know how, people don't know how he wins these games, but he just wins them. Again, super surprised about the resource graph as well. But nonetheless, that game is going to be over. Wookibert will unfortunately fall, and bike-RUsh+ownz takes a nice victory. Anyway, I'm Green Zero. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll bring you some more Kane's Wrath action, and I'll see you all next time.